Hey everyone, Elisa here, coming at you with some real-life career advice. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm a product manager in the tech world, and I've made my fair share of career blunders. But I'm making these videos so that you don't have to go through quite as many career challenges as I did. If you want to hear more of this type of content, please subscribe to my channel so you can hear a lot of fabulous career information. In this video, I'm going to cover the secrets to getting a promotion at work. And this is something that is so important, but unfortunately isn't really taught in school. And it's unfortunate because getting a promotion at work can significantly boost your career trajectory, it can increase the amount of money you make, and can boost your overall satisfaction at work. So I'm going to cover the 4 phases of getting a promotion, and that includes the pre-work, the ask, more work, and a reflection at the end. So let's take it from the top and talk about what you need to do before you even start talking about a promotion with your manager. So first things first, you need to be doing a really good job at your current role. You need to excel, do good work, people have to like working with you, so on and so forth. And this is really important because your manager isn't really going to be interested in promoting you if you're not already doing a good job at your current role. It just doesn't really make sense. Now, the best way to figure out if you're doing well at your job is to ask your manager. Ask them, is there something I could be doing better, or do I have any areas of improvement that I should work on? This is the easiest way to figure out what's important to your manager, and it's a way for you to figure out what you need to improve upon before you start asking for a promotion. Now, a lot of times when you ask your manager for areas of improvement, they may not have answers right off the bat, but if you continue following up and asking your manager in the following check-ins that you have, they'll probably give you some ideas on things you can work on to become an overall better employee. Now, these tips from your manager are seriously the secret sauce to getting promoted. You know what's important to your manager, and now you just have to do the work and improve in those areas. Once you've been doing the work for a while, continue checking in with your manager and making sure that you're improving in a way that's important to your manager. After enough time, it'll become clear that your manager won't really have too many areas of improvement for you anymore. That's when you know it's time to move on to the next phase. So the next step is to actually plant the promotion seeds in your manager's mind. Now, this can feel awkward for many of us, particularly women, because we aren't really comfortable a lot of times doing these self-promoting asks. But it shouldn't feel awkward. This is a normal thing that a lot of professionals do, and it's something that you just need to get comfortable with. Don't be afraid to ask for that promotion. So when you do talk to your manager, I generally recommend phrasing like this. I'm interested in getting a more senior role at this company, and I want to ask you what steps I need to take in order to get to that role. Now, in this first conversation, your manager probably won't have this magical list of things you need to do to get a promotion, but it starts laying the groundwork. They'll probably say something along the lines of, "That's great. I'll start thinking through things that you can do in order to start working towards a more senior position." One more thing that I want to call out, you will likely not be getting a promotion in the very first meeting where you're asking your manager about a promotion. Promotions take a lot of time. In my experience, they can take up to 6 or 7 months because even if your manager thinks you're ready for a promotion, they have to figure out if they can get budget to increase your salary. They may have to get various approvals before they give you a promotion, and in some cases, they have to figure out a backfill for your current position. So just level your expectations. You're not going to get a promotion in the exact meeting where you're asking for a promotion. That's just unrealistic. So now it's time to move on to the post-ask pre-promotion phase. At this point, your manager probably gave you some things that you can work on or more responsibilities that you can take on. And this is the period of time where you put in the work, you achieve those extra responsibilities, and you check in with your manager frequently to let them know that you're making a lot of grounds. You also want to continue checking in with the progress of the promotion. Now, you might not want to do this weekly, that can be a little overbearing, but maybe once a month you check in with the status of the promotion, just to make sure your manager knows it's still top of mind for you. Now, this phase can feel really long. You're putting in a lot of extra work and you're maybe not seeing any obvious change. But if you continue following up with your manager and do a great job at these new responsibilities, trust me, things are happening. Even if you're not getting that promotion right away, it's coming soon. When you check in with your manager, they may say things like, I'm working on it, or you're doing great, just stay tuned, I'll hopefully have an update for you soon. And you just have to trust your manager at that point. Remember that promotions do take a lot of time, and they're probably working on a lot of things behind the scenes to make sure your promotion can happen. But then one day you'll be in your check-in and you'll ask your manager about the status of the promotion, and they'll say, I am getting you that promotion. Now, seriously, a lot of times if you follow this process, this is actually what will happen. But I do have to admit that there are going to be circumstances where this will not be the case. So this brings us to the next phase, which is really doing a reflection or analysis of where you're at with your company in general. Now, a lot of times managers are really excited to get you on the path to promotion, but sometimes they'll say things like, we don't really do off-cycle promotions, or there just isn't a role open for you, or maybe they'll even be blunt and say, we don't think that you're ready to take on any more responsibility. Now, this can feel somewhat disheartening when this happens, but let me tell you this. It is so much better to know that you're not going to get a promotion than to work your tail off in perpetuity just hoping that there's a promotion around the corner. So if a promotion isn't in the cards for you, whether your manager thinks that you're just not the right fit for a promotion, or maybe there's just not an open role for you, then it might be time for you to think about possibly switching jobs. Now, switching jobs is really hard, and a lot has to go into the decision to actually switch jobs. But if you know you provide a lot of value and your manager isn't seeing it, and you want to move up in your career, it might be worthwhile to look at jobs at other companies. Value is subjective, so maybe your manager doesn't see the value that you're bringing, but a manager at your next company will. So I recommend that you at least start looking at other jobs, because if you're stuck at your current role and you know you're doing a great job, maybe you'll find better luck elsewhere. Someone else will see the true value that you're bringing to your company. So there you have it. That's how you can get on the path to promotion at your work. You just need to 1, do the pre-work, make sure you're excelling at your current role. Number 2, you need to kind of ask for that promotion. Let your manager know that you're interested in leveling up. Number 3, do the work that your manager recommends that you do in order to get to the more senior position. Also continue to follow up with your manager frequently so that you can stay up to date on your path to promotion. And last but not least, don't get disheartened if a promotion is not in the cards for you. Your value is subjective. Just because a manager may not see your value at a company and think that you're ready for a promotion, it doesn't mean that you are not valuable in general. So if you're doing great work and you're going above and beyond, but your manager doesn't see your value and think you're ready for a promotion, just remember that there's other companies out there and other managers that probably will see your value. So just keep in mind that you do have options in the chance that a promotion is not in the cards for you. So that, my dear friends, is how you land a promotion at work. I hope you liked this video. If you did like it, please press that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to hear more content from me, please subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so that you know the second I upload a new video for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!